What's up everybody? This is Missy from Lansing Hoops, and today I'm going to show you a fun trick often referred to as the Vortex, and it looks just like this. Within the Vortex, you're always inside your hoop, either standing inside or holding it above your head like this. Either way, your hand is inside the hoop or your body is inside the hoop. What we're going to do is lift the hoop from our waist or knees or hips, anywhere on our core, up above our head, and then drop it back down. A lot of times I like to teach this trick in individual steps that breaks it down into moves that you probably already know. So what we're gonna do is start by waist hooping here and work on getting the hoop to just go around one time. You don't have to do a lot. Waist hooping one time. So from the waist hooping, the first part of the Vortex is lifting up the hoop here. And a lot of people find that to be the toughest part of this trick. So what we're gonna do is from waist hooping, your hand will lift the hoop into the Vortex, reaches behind your body, just like this. So while you're waist hooping, it reaches in and your palm faces behind you and your knuckles face your back. So when you reach in for the Vortex behind you and you grab the hoop, your elbow automatically makes this 90-degree angle. And all you're gonna do is pull that angle in front of you. When you're not holding the hoop, it looks just like this. You're waist hooping, you reach behind, hand is open, you grab, and you lift above your head. It just looks like this. You're not making a big dramatic motion. You don't have to swing. You're just gonna grab the hoop and reach up. So with the hoop in your hand, when you reach behind you and you grab, you can try this from a standing position, holding onto the hoop, pull it off above your body. One more time. When you reach behind, if I'm facing you, I pull my hoop off my body. It comes above my head. If I don't have a lot of wrist strength, you'll see the hoop drop like this or flap around. That's totally normal. From the waist hooping, reach behind, lift up. Now the trick is in the timing. What you'll want to do is when you're waist hooping and your hand comes in, the hoop will go around and you'll grab, as the hoop comes around like this, you'll grab the hoop as it rolls back into your hand. Normally you grab that when the hoop would be hitting the small of your back. Now, some people find it helpful to put their hand behind their back and hold it there, waiting a few rotations to get the timing. My hand tends to get in the way when I do that, and I knock the hoop down. So what I prefer to do is from waist hooping, when I'm ready, I just slide my hand in and grab all in one motion. 1, 2, 3. And I bring it up above my head. Now, you might find that it's easier to try this trick with a bigger hoop. If I get rid of my dance hoop and I use a bigger 3/4 inch or heavy type hoop, this is gonna slow the hoop down a lot and make it easier to grab and lift. But you do have to have more strength to lift above your head. Waist hooping, reach in and grab. All right. So to finish the Vortex, what we're going to do now is once the hoop is above our head, instead of staying there and hand hooping, which we could do, and that would just be called a lift up, we're gonna do a full Vortex and bring the hoop back down. And in this tutorial, we're gonna use our opposite hand. So we start with waist hooping, we lift up, transfer the hoop into our other hand and bring it down. So what happens is when the hoop is above our head like this, after we just lift it up, we lift up, What we're gonna do with our free hand is reach inside the hoop next to the hand that's already holding the hoop. So I'm gonna reach inside and grab. In this instance, our hands are grabbing across and opposite. So my thumbs are both pointing in the same direction. Reach inside just like this and drop the hoop back onto my waist. And I could stay in waist hooping just like this, but we're gonna put it together into a full vortex. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start from waist hooping. We'll lift in, do the lift up to the top, immediately grab inside, drop it back down, and go into waist hooping. And that'll look just like this. Okay, so now what we're going to do is remove the waist hooping and just do a continuous vortex. So what happens now is after you lift up the hoop, you lift it up here, you reach back inside, you drop it down. Normally you'd go back into waist hooping. Instead, with our free hand, now this is the original hand that lifted up the hoop, we'll reach behind our body again in the same direction that we did before and lift up again. So continuously looks like this. Okay, now you might find this trick challenging when you first get started putting everything all together. So one fun way to drill the vortex is to start by waist hooping, add in the lift up to hand hooping, stabilize, and then drop back down into waist hooping. What I mean is you can start like this, lift up, and then take a moment to hand hoop and stabilize here. And then when you're ready, you'll reach in just like before to drop it down and go into waist hooping. Whoop. Maybe you need to take a couple hand hoops at the top to stabilize before you drop it back down. Maybe you need to take a couple of waist hoops before you lift it back up. Once you have the hand positioning and the movement, you can work on removing how many rotations of hand hooping and waist hooping you do, slowly decreasing each amount of rotation until you get to a full vortex. So you might start with 5 waist hoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lift up. 5 hand hoops. 2, 3, 4, 5, drop down, waist hoop. 2, 3, 4, lift up. 2, 3, 4, drop down. 1, 2, 3, lift up. 2, 3, drop down. 1, 2, lift up. 1, 2, drop down. 1, lift up. 1, and now you have a full vortex. Just remember, the vortex is a combination of moves, hand hooping, waist hooping, and an easy lift up, drop down transition. And all you need to do is be patient, slow down, and drill this trick, and you'll have it in just a matter of days. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments and let me know, and I'll do my best to help you out. Make sure you subscribe to my channel at Lansing Hoops, and if you're interested in getting tips and tricks just like these delivered straight to your inbox, sign up for my newsletter today at LansingHoops.com.